Little People, Big Dreams. Prince. Written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara. Illustrated by Chachetejack. Little Prince was the son of a piano player and a jazz singer. He was not born with a crown on his head, but he inherited his father's stage name and the most amazing musical talent ever seen in Minneapolis. At home, Prince wasn't allowed to play his dad's piano, but that didn't stop him from sneaking down and doing it anyway. Age 7, he wrote his first song. It was called Funk Machine, and it made his sister Taika dance. When Prince's parents got divorced, his mother married another music lover who took him to see James Brown, the godfather of funk. Prince couldn't help jumping on stage to dance with the chorus girls. School wasn't his thing, but at the Minnesota Dance Theater, he proved to be a bright student. Prince explored movement and self-expression, longing to mix his music with dance. He was just 19 when he got a chance to go to California and record his first album. Locked in the studio, he did everything: writing, composing, singing, arranging, even playing all 27 instruments. But it was his second album, Prince, that made him a superstar. From that day on, everything he did became a success. He made his own rules and then broke them all, just because he could. Prince loved moving like a cat in high heels, something that at the time only women dared to do. He also used falsetto in many of his songs. Singing at his highest pitch, he could feel the sound shaking above his head. He lived to be on stage, frontlining his band with spectacular guitar fireworks and the funkiest dancers. After a concert for thousands of fans, he would keep playing all night, just for his friends. During his career, Prince included amazing female musicians in his bands: drummers, singers, keyboardists, and guitar players. These women became not just his close collaborators, but the inspiration for many of his songs. He also played the lead actor in a movie named after one of his most beautiful songs, Purple Rain. The film became a blockbuster, the song a hymn, and its soundtrack is still one of the greatest albums of all time. For Prince, everything was music, from an actor's laugh to the sound of a window breaking. When he worked on a movie called Batman, the director was amazed by the way he mixed sounds together to create the coolest tracks. For years, he changed his name to a symbol impossible to pronounce that united the feminine and masculine side in all of us. During that time, people called him the artist formerly known as Prince, a free spirit that no one dared to label. And 1,000 songs later, Little Prince, the great mixer of funk, rock, and pop, showed the world that life is not meant to be black or white, but a beautiful rainbow of color, free from limits. Prince, born 1958, died 2016. Prince Rogers Nielsen was born to two jazz musician parents in Minneapolis, Minnesota. His parents both had children from previous marriages, and so Prince had 8 siblings, 1 full sister, 3 half-sisters, and 4 half-brothers. He was closest to his full sister Taika and spent much of his childhood entertaining her and filling their house with sound. He began playing the piano, age 7, and had mastered the guitar and drums by the time he was 14, joining his first band. After his parents divorced, Prince had the life-changing experience of seeing James Brown in concert with his stepfather, Howard Baker. Brown's ability to combine music with movement was inspiring, and so began Prince's quest to bring something original to a world stage. Age 19, Prince created his first demo, and with the help of a local Minneapolis businessman, Prince soon had several offers from record companies. His early music began with funk, soul, and disco, moving on later to incorporate a wide influence of sound, including jazz, punk, heavy metal, the Beatles, and hip-hop. Like the many styles of music he experimented with, Prince was not one-dimensional. He also identified as both male and female, celebrating the qualities of both. Today, he is still compared to greats like Stevie Wonder, a rare composer who could perform at a professional level on virtually any instrument he was handed, including his characteristic falsetto voice. Leading by example, Prince's determination to live honestly inspired more than 2 generations of musicians to experiment and find their own authentic expression.